नमः सर्वेभ्यः शुभ ऋतुवासरः राम राम राम। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा। ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। नमस्ते सर्वेभ्यः राम राम राम। पाठनस्य अद्य अन्तिमवर्गः दशमपाठस्य अन्यविषयाः। सूक्तिः का करोति? कृपया हस्तम् उन्नयतु। पूर्णिमा भगिनी अस्ति वा? पूर्णिमा भगिनी नास्ति। सूक्तिं पठिष्यामः। श्रीविद्या भगिनी भवती प्रयत्नं करोतु।
Namaskar, Vani. Am I audible? Hello? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gunaha puja sthanam gunishu cha nacha lingaha nacha vayaha. Gunaha puja sthanam. Okay. Gunishu nacha lingaha nacha vayaha. Virtues are nacha lingam nacha vayaha. So that is basically the character or the virtues of a person is what is most respectable. It is not the it is not their age, or it is not their gender that matters.
Gunaha pujastanam gunish. The virtues are the ones that give them respect. What is what I'm looking for? Instrumental to gaining respect. Atra vayaha. Vayaha iti padam akarantah pullingaha na. It is vayas shabdaha. It is a napumsakalingam. You can note it down.
Okay.
Lingam asmabhihi nyatam eva. Srilinga pullinga napumsakalinga. Uttam. Ekavaram punaha patatu bhagini.
Gunaha puja sthanam gunishu nacha lingam nacha vayaha. So gunaha will be pratama purushaha bahuvachanam. Puja sthanam will become dvitiya vibhakti. Gunishu will become saptama vibhakti bahuvachanaha balakeshu. So gunishu, the virtues of. So it should be
समानमेव. सप्तमी विभक्तिः बहुवचनं. उत्तममेव.
न च, both are avyaya pada. And lingam will become dvitiya vibhakti again. Am I right? Lingam vayaha, I'm not sure.
Gunaha pujastanam gunishu na cha lingam na cha vayaha. Lingam vayaha tasya pujastanam na asti iti bhavati.
Oh.
So the pujastanam becomes the question. पूजास्थानं द्वितीया विभक्तिः. Again, I think lingam and vayah नपुंसकलिंग पदम्. द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचनम्. अत्र कथं भवति? अन्वयः गुणिषु गुणाः पूजास्थानं लिंगं च वयः च न अस्ति. गुणाः पूजास्थानं. So the ground of respect or the place of worship iti arthah bhavati. So the person who has good qualities, the good virtues are the cause or the grounds for respect. It is not the lingam, which is the gender. It is not the vayaha, the age. So puja sthanam pumsakalinga dvitiya vibhakti ekavachanam. Gunishu saptami vibhakti satyameva. Pujayaha sthanam iti bhavati. That is why it. Okay. The ground for respect and virtue, not their gender or age. Uttama Bhagini, Samyak, thank you for coming into rescue.
No problem.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavadah.
Agre Vyavaharika Shabdaha Shakani. Jayanti Bhagini Karoti va? Karoti.
Namaskaraha. Vyavaharika-शब्दाः शाकानि, शाकाः, vegetables. निष्पावः, beans. खण्डः, piece. कूष्माण्डकः, ash gourd. अटोलः, snake gourd. सूरणः, elephant foot yam.
What is ash gourd? That looks more like it's another name, is it?
Which one?
Pumpkin. It's another name for pumpkin, is it? Ash pumpkin. It's a variety of pumpkin.
Yeah, that white one is called ash gourd. Pumpkin is yellow one.
Yellow one. Nishpavaha, khandaha,
Kushmandakaha, Patolaha, Suranaha. Shigruhu, drumstick. Palanduhu, onion. Marichika, chilies.
In Hindi, that's why I think we call it mirchi.
Mirchi. Yes. Posha taki, that is ridge gourd. Pirkanga, I think. And kadali, plantain.
Banana.
Shunti, ginger. Shakaha, that's the title, vegetable. Vrintakam, brinjal. Karavellam, Karela, something like that. Karavellam, bitter gourd. Moolakam, yes, that is radish.
I think these are easy to remember. We have similar. I think shunti is tough one. Shakam, shakaha, that is okay. Vrintakam, I have no idea how we'll remember this.
Vrintakam.
Vrintakam, Samyashaveta, Vrintakam.
Bimba phalam.
This we'll remember. Kovai param.
Ivy gourd.
All the shlokas have this when we describe the Oshtau.
Okay.
Bimbo-shtau, right? Like
Bimbo-shtau. Bimba phalam is ivy gourd. Urvarukam, cucumber. Bindi nakam, lady's finger. Alukam, potato. Vastukam, a type of green leaf.
Bimba phalam is easy. Urvarukam, you have that in the Trayambakam shloka.
Yes.
Bhindi In Hindi also we call it bhindi masala. Aloo is okay. Aloo is also in Hindi. Vastukam. Sounds like a strange name.
Next is Amratakam, that is half plum. Mishtalukam, sweet potato.
Mishtani means sweets. So mishta alukam, mishtalukam, sweet potato.
Haritakam, green leaves.
Haritam means Harita Varnaha means green color. So Haritakam is green leaves.
Jambiram is lemon.
Mm.
Narikelam is coconut fruit. Amratakam, something like sour taste. Maybe
that's why it has the amra.
Krishna Nimbam, that is curry leaves. Grijjanakam, carrot.
Grijjanakam.
Huh?
Grijjanakam.
Okay. Grijjanakam, carrot. Lashunam, garlic.
I think from that gajar, right? The grinj must have become gajar.
Lashunam is, I think, somewhat familiar. I don't know why. Lashunam, garlic.
Doesn't strike a bell at all for me. Lashun, garlic. Okay, let's run through it one more time. You can just read the Samskrita Padani.
Okay. Nishpavaha, Khandaha, Kushmandakaha, Patolaha, Suranaha. Shigruhu, Palanduhu, Marichika, Koshataki, Kadali. Shunti, Shakaha, Urintakam, Karavellam, Mulakam. Bimbaphalam, Urvarukam, Bhindinakam, Alukam, Vastukam. Amratakam, Mishtalukam, Haritakam, Jambiram, Narikelam. Krishna Nimbam, Grinjanakam, Lashunam.
Lashunam. Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha, Bhagini.
Thank you.
I think some of the vegetables, and I think one more set I've always found it, the items that we use in the house that had this muram and other things, no? I think these two sets I've always found it challenging. The rest are very similar to what we use. So I think it's easier. The other, I think animals, like somehow through Vahana's names or something we would have heard. I think even Pushpani in Shlokams we would have heard. I think this set is a little challenging, and the other one is the items that we use in the house. I think I've always found those two to be challenging. Vessels, Patrani. Dhanyavada, Bhagini. Rahelika, Rajalakshmi, Bhagini.
Namaskar, Bhagini.
Namaste, Ram, Ram, Ram.
Sanujaha Kananam Gatva Yatu Danan Jagana Kaha Madhye Varnatrayam Dattava Ravanaha Kitasho Vada.
Punaha patatu Ravanaha.
Ravanaha Kitasho.
It's not it is Kidrisho.
Oh, Kidrisho. Okay. Kidrisho Vada. Sanujaha, that is he along with his younger brother.
Anujaha. Sanujaha. Tamam.
Kananam, that is forest. Gatva, going to or went after going to
Mm.
Yatu Danan. Yatu Danan means is it killed? Killed. Jagana Kaha.
Is killed.
Killed.
Jagana
Jagana Kaha.
is killed.
Killed. Okay. This Yatu Dana.
Yatu Dhanaha
Dana.
are demons.
Demons. Oh, okay. So who killed the demons after going to the forest with his brother? Answer is Rama.
Asura.
And Madhye Varnatrayam. That is in the middle. Varnatrayam, 3 letters. Dattava. Add Ravanaha. You add 3 letters between Ravanaha. Kitrosho. Vada. What sort of person that Kitrosho?
Kidrisho.
Sorry. Kidrisho. What sort of person?
Eka nimsha Bhagni. Veda.
Okay.
Shamidama. Ravanaha
Kidrisho. What sort of person? Vada. Say. So you have to add Rama in both the end of Ravana. Ravana should come in between Rama. Rakshasotamaha. The answer is Rakshasotamaha.
So who went to forest and killed the Rakshasas? Who went to the forest with his brother. And the Rakshasas? Rama.
Rama went to the forest along with his brother to kill the demons.
Correct. So 3 letters in between.
Dattva, to add 3 letters.
Rakshasottamaha.
Okay. Rakshasottamaha.
Among the Rakshasas, iti arthaha.
Sorry, I didn't get it. What is the meaning?
Rakshasottamaha meaning the best among the Rakshasas was Ravana.
Okay.
Punaha ekavaram patatu Bhagini.
Sure. Tanujaha Kananam Gatva Yatu Danan Jagana Kaha Madhye Varnatrayam Dattava Ravanaha Dattva Ravanaha Kitrusho Vada. Who killed the demons after going to the forest with his brother? Add 3 letters in the middle of that word and say what sort of person was Ravana. Answer is Rakshasotamaha.
Uttamam Bhagini. So Ramaha iti masti madhye varnatrayam dattva Ravanasya gunavarnanam bhavati. Ravanaha kidrishaha. Who is Ravana? Rakshasottamaha. Uttamam. Dhanyavadah. Agre shlokaha, prathama shlokaha, Ram Mahodaya.
Namaskaraha, Bhagini.
Namaste, Ramna.
I will read out the shloka first. Manojavam Maruta Tulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanara Yutha Mukhyam Sri Ramadutam Sharanam Prabhadye. In terms of meaning, probably I will pick up on the word Sharanam first. Sharanam, I take refuge in. Prabhadye, I surrender to. Sri Ramadutam, the messenger of Sri Rama. And then I will continue with the first sentence. Manojavam Maruta Tulya Vegam, who travels with the speed of mind and wind. Jitendriyam, who has conquered his sense organs. Buddhimadam Varishtam. Bhagini, I see in the book Varishtam, the second letter ta is used. Is it the same as, is it? Oh, yes. Okay. Varishtam, Buddhimadam Varishtam, who is the foremost among the wise people. Vatatmajam, son of wind god. Vanara Yutha Mukhyam, the leader of the monkeys. I think the sentence finished there. So if I read the translation given here, surrender to Maruti, although I do not see the word Maruti there, but surrender to Maruti, the messenger of Sri Rama, who travels with the speed of mind and wind and has conquered the sense organs. He is the foremost among wise people. He is the son of the wind god and the leader of the monkeys.
The word Maruti is used here because Maruta Tulya Vedam, one reference, Vatatmajam. So both refer to wind. Maruti iti Marutasya putraha. The son of Marut or wind is called Marutasya putraha. Hence the reference Maruti here instead of Hanuman or Anjaneya.
Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Bhagini.
So Sharanam Prapadye. What is the Kriya Padam here?
Prabhatye is the Kriya Padam.
Very good.
And Sharanam is probably the accusative case, I think. Is it correct? I take refuge in, or is that correct, Bhagini?
Correct. Prapadye would be what Purushaha and what Vachanam?
They will be the first person. Me, I take refuge. I take refuge.
I take refuge. Correct. So the Karta here is?
The Karta is I.
I. Samskritena? In Sanskritam, the Padam is?
Prathama Purusha.
Uttama Purusha.
Sorry. Uttama Purusha. Sorry. Uttama Purusha.
But
yes.
The Sanskrita Padam for I?
Padam for I is Prabhat. Probably, is it coming from the word Prabhat?
What is the Sanskrit word for I?
Oh, Aham.
Aham. So, Aham is the Karta here. Aham Sharanam Prapadye.
Yes. Okay.
Aham Sri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadye. Kidrisham Sri Ramadutam Manojavam.
I see.
Manaha iva Vegaha asti. Maruta Tulya Vegam. Marutaha iva Tulya Vegam asti. Yaha Indriyani Jitavan. Yasya Atita Buddhihi asti. Yaha Vayoho Putraha. Vanaranam leader would be Neta.
Leader. Yes.
Vanara Yutha Mukyam. Tam Sri Ramadutam Aham Sharanam Prapadye. Very good. Very well explained, Mahodaya. Keep it up.
Bhagini, the word Anjaneya, is it referring to Anjaneya's mother?
Anjanayaha Putraha Anjaneyaha.
Okay.
It is a pratyaya. It is called Tadidanta pratyaya, where based on the the lineage that somebody comes from, you call them. So, Kuroho putraha Kauravaha, Pandoho putraha Pandavaha.
I see.
So
I see.
based on what lineage they come in, Vasudevasya putraha Vasudevaha.
Okay.
Similarly, Anjanayaha putraha Anjaneyaha.
I see.
Janakasya putri Janaki.
So most of the time, Sanskrit names, Bhagini, goes after the mother's name, most of the names.
A lot of them, yeah, correct.
Okay, okay.
When it is a
Dhanyawad.
Kula, it is usually the male part. Like for example, the one in the Raghu Vamsha, Raghavaha. So Rama has the name Raghava because he belongs to the Vamsha of Raghu. So Raghavaha. So similarly, yeah, most of the Putraha, Putri, Kuntyaha, Putraha, Kaunteyaha. So Arjuna, in fact, all the 5 Pandavas can be called as Kaunteyaha, but you will see that in Bhagavad Gita, Shri Krishna addresses Arjuna as Kaunteya. He calls him Kaunteya. So usually, but Pandavaha comes from the Pandu, who is
I
the
see. Okay.
Pandoho putraha. Now here, Maruti is also the male part, right? Marutasya putra Maruti.
I see. Okay. Dhanyawad.
Great. Prabha Bhagini. Samyak kritam mahodaya.
Namaskaraha.
Namaste Bhagini.
Slokam 2. Buddhirbalam yashodhairyam nirbhayatvamarogitha ajatyam vakpadutvam cha hanumat smaranad bhavet.
Arogata.
Bhagini, the book has arogita.
Really? I think it's a type.
Yeah.
I have not.
I say this slokam regularly, so I thought I was saying it incorrectly all this time. It has arogita.
I think it's a typo then. Let me
Is
see.
arogata the right one?
Yeah. Let me see if I'm able to find Arogita. Yes. Rogam Nasti. I think that version is also there. Arogita. Yasya Rogam Nasti Saha Arogita iti arthaha. So let me, okay. We'll leave it as in the book.
Okay. Buddhir balam. It has 2 words in it. Buddhihi and balam. Buddhihi means intelligence. Balam is strength. Yasho dhairyam. Yashaha. Yashaha means fame. Dhairyam is courage. Nirbhayatvam arogitha. Nirbhayatvam is fearlessness. Arogitha. Rogitha is good health. Arogitha, Rogitha is not having good health. So arogitha is, yeah, is good health. Ajatyam means, jatyam means dull or sluggish. So ajatyam is the opposite of it, which is being active. Vakpadutvam. 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 Vakpadutvam means expertise in speech. Hanumat smaranat. Hanumat is Hanuman. Smaranam is remembering. Bhavet means happening. So this slokam is all about the qualities one can acquire by remembering or praying to Lord Hanuman. And the qualities are intelligence, strength, fame, courage, fearlessness, good health, activeness, expertise in speech. And these are the qualities one can obtain by remembering or praying to God Hanuman.
Beautiful. Kriyapadam kim?
Bhavet.
Bhavet is the Kriyapadam then. It is Vidhiling Lakaraha, which you learn later. So, may.
Sorry, Bhagini,
Bhavet.
what did you say it was?
It's called Vidhiling Lakaraha, which you will learn in Parichaya, the next level. Bhavet means these will be obtained. It is like a vidhi. Vidhi means kind of a rule or order or something which will happen. So when you pray to Hanuman, these blessings will be obtained. Yashah dhairyam nirbhetum arogajatyam vakpatutvam. Okay, these are all in these. The 8 are okay. Hanumat smaranat. What is the vibhakti there?
Hanumat smaranat. It's praying to. Is it Saptami?
How is it Saptami?
It's to Hanuman of I don't know, Bhagini. I don't know.
Because of.
Yeah, so
look at the ending and try, Bhagini. So smaranat is like
Smaranam. Smaranam is remembering.
Smaranam is
by remembering. Is it
because
by remembering?
It's slightly tricky in English because of remembering Hanuman. So no, you forget that smaranat is, if you just hear smaranat, what will be the vibhakti?
Smaranat. Panchami vibhakti?
Correct. Smaranat, Ramat. There is Hindi happening because of which it becomes id, which is okay. So Hanumat smaranat, because of remembering Hanuman, these blessings will be obtained. That is the meaning there. So smaranat will be Panchami vibhakti. Very good. Ekavaram punaha patatu bhagini.
Buddhirbalam yashodhairyam nirbhayatvamarogitha ajatyam vakpadutvam cha hanumat smaranad bhavet.
Meaning?
A sharp intellect, strength, fame, courage, fearlessness, good health, activity, and expertise in speech are obtained by remembering or praying to Lord Hanuman.
Very good.
Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha. Vangmaya Parichayah, Veni Samharam. Kannan Mahodaya.
Ram Ram Ram. Namaskara.
Namaskara.
Veni Samparam. So the whole thing is in English. So I'll just go through that.
You can just explain, Mahodaya. So basically, what is the name of the Kavyam? Who is the Rachayita or Lekakaha? What is the story?
Okay.
At this level, I think just knowing the story is more than good enough.
Yeah. Okay. Veni Sampara is an extraordinary drama in Sanskrit literature, which revolves around the great epic, the great war of Mahabharata. The author of the drama is Bhatta Narayana. The drama is, based on an episode from Mahabharata. The story starts with the ending of the exilement of Pandavas and Yudhishthira requesting Lord Krishna to negotiate peace with Kauravas for 5 villages. Ultimately, the drama ends with the killing of Duryodhana and Bhima tying the Draupadi's bride of hair. Veni means bride of hair, and Samhara means tying or arranging the hair. Veni Samharam. Veni means the bride of hair, and Samhara means arranging the hair.
Correct. I think it will be very similar to Bharatiyar's Panjali Sabadam, I think. That Panjali Sabadam also talks specifically about this part where Draupadi takes the oath Sabadam, and then, finally the killing happens.
Okay.
Sorry, Mahodaya, go ahead.
No issue. Thank you. Thank you, Doctor. In fact, I think many of us would be reminded of the Veni Danam we do at Triveni Sangam when we talk of this Veni Samharam, the Veni Danam, which is, of course, for a different purpose, welfare of the husband and his family and so on.
I see.
Yeah, it is done basically for the well-being of the husband and his family. The bride which with family which to which family she has gone, for the welfare of that family, this Veni Danam is given in Triveni Sangam.
I see.
Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati Sangama.
Nice.
Veni Danam, we call it that. And here, Veni Samhara. First I said Samhara means it gives a different meaning. Yeah, but here it means arranging the hair, braid of hair of Draupadi, which ultimately is achieved by Bhima by killing Duryodhana. The theme of the drama is like this: Sri Krishna goes to Kauravas for peace treaty. He tries to convince Duryodhana, but we all know ultimately he fails. Even earlier Bhima was not for this. This actually for going to Kauravas with this request of 5 villages. He was not at all for peace with Kauravas. But it is inevitable that it is a mandatory process that we have to try to negotiate and to bring peace, and Krishna does that on behalf of Pandavas. War becomes inevitable. Bhima is delighted, and the war begins. Even in the beginning, Dronacharya, the Guru, dies in the war. Of course, Ashwatthama is very much angered by that. His anger doubles on account of this. And meanwhile, because of his quarrel with Karna, Ashwatthama lays down his arms and declines to fight further in the war. Thereafter, Dushasana and Karna also die in the battle. Duryodhana enters a lake to hide himself, but Bhima has his own tactics to bring him out. He gets Duryodhana comes out of the lake, hides for the hideout, and he gets killed ultimately in the battle by Bhima. Then Bhima plaits the hair of Draupadi into a bride, and Yudhishthira is coronated. This is the outline of the story. The playwright has dramatized the lengthy episode in Mahabharata in 6 acts, from Udyoga Parvan to Salya Parvam, sustaining the interest throughout. The drama exactly conforms to the rules of dramaturgy in Sanskrit. The technical Sandhyanga arrangement is well evident in the drama. So, technically speaking, this Sandhyanga is well arranged, well evident from the drama. And Sandhyanga, people will be inquisitive to know what is this. it is just the segments into which the drama is arranged, in various segments into which a drama is arranged. You know, we say introduction, and then we say the main part of the drama, and then we say upasamharam, that is the conclusion part of the drama. Like that, you know, in Sanskrit literature, they have arranged this Sandhyanga into 5 major parts. Mukhanga, Pratimukhanga, Garbhanga, Vimarsanga, and Nirvahanga. So these are all the 5 segments, and which the dramatist fully adheres to while writing this drama with 6 acts. And this has been you know, enacted throughout India and other places, other parts of India also, very widely. And it has become a very popular drama those days. And though the crux, the theme has been taken from a small episode from Mahabharata. This has been a very good drama of those days, enacted by people and well received by the public of those times. This is about the Veni Samhara.
Uttama Mahodaya. Next.
Next one, Mrichika Katikam. Mrichika Katikam. Mrichakatikam, sorry. The clay cart. It's a clay cart. ரொம்ப ஜனரஞ்சகமான ஒரு drama, you know, which has everything inside, and suspense and other things, you know, which people will be definitely attracted. The author of this drama is Sudarka. The love story of Charudatta and Vasanta Sena is the theme of the drama.
Author of the drama?
1 minute.
Shudraka.
Sudraka, sorry. I have a spelling mistake there for me. Sudraka. The love story of Charudatta and Vasanta Sena is the theme of the drama. There is an episode of Mrita Shatika play cart, after which the play is named. The story goes like this. Charudatta was once a very rich man and who runs into hard times, and he is now very poor. He is a man of noble qualities, very deeply in love with a courtesan called Vasanta Sena. One day Vasanta Sena gives her ornaments with to Charudatta. But unfortunately, the ornaments are stolen by a thief. The whole lot of ornaments were stolen by a thief. Charudatta sends in return, you know, gives back in return of that ornaments a pearl necklace of his wife, fearing that you know, if you don't return, you know, it may cause problem. So he returns a pearl necklace of his wife with a report that he lost all the deposited ornaments in a game of dice. He returns it to Vasanta Sena. In the meantime, the stolen ornaments comes to the hands of Vasanta Sena through her maid servant, Mandanika. Then Vasanta Sena... Vandanika. Madanika. When Vasanta Sena comes to, when gets the ornaments back, she sends it to Charudatta. She wants to return to Charudatta, saying that she lost the pearl necklace in a game of dice. There she sees Charudatta's son crying with a demand for a golden cart to play. He was only having a clay cart, so he wanted to play with a golden cart. Vasanta Sena puts her ornaments into the clay cart. So there was a message for Vasanta Sena to, you know, to come to a garden where Charudatta was waiting. Due to a mistaken mistake of identity, Charudatta goes in a different cart she wanted to go to the garden. She enters a different cart and she falls into the hands of a wicked Sakara. Sakara, who was after this, Santasena tries to kill her by strangling her.
Sakara is the name, I think.
Sakara. Huh? Sakara. So he tries to strangle her to death. And in his attempt, when Santasena falls down unconscious, he thinks that she is dead and he runs off. And he shifts the blame to Charudatta. Charudatta was proved guilty in the court of law and he was sentenced to death, to go to gallows. Meanwhile, what happens with the help of a monk, Vasantasena survives and she gets to know about Charudatta's fate and immediately she rushes to the court and where she exposes Sakara and Charudatta escapes gallows and he also ties the knot with Santasena, the person whom he loves very much. This is the story.
Very nice.
Think of such a complex, the well-knitted story in those times, and people were very much elated to see such stories those times, with all sorts of secrets, such complicated storyline, and the language used. The author has tried to, the dramatist has very nicely depicted the life of ordinary men in the ancient days, and the language used has been very down to earth, very which is close to the spoken language of common people, and which has attracted the crowd those times. And I read that this drama particularly was enacted throughout many, not only in India and many other parts of the world around, and especially Europe and other places where they liked this drama very much. The storyline and the complexities involved in they liked it very much with a simple story play and things. And this is about this.
Very good. Very nicely explaining the point, and looks like you've also gone the extra mile to read up and understand the story a little bit more. Very good. Dhanyavadah, Mahodaya. Down. Vidya Bhakti.
Namaskaraha. So we want, this is the Katha. Vairagyena eva triptihi. Renunciation is the way of contentment. So we'll first go through the sentences and then look for the meaning. Chandraguptaha Magadha deshasya.
Vairagyena eva triptihi. So, Padavivaranam?
Vairagyena eva triptihi. Renunciation is the only way of contentment.
Vairagyena will be what vibhakti?
Vairagyena. Vairagyena is tritiya vibhakti.
Very good. Vairagyena
eva is the avyaya pada.
Avyaya pada, and triptihi.
Triptihi is the pratama vibhakti.
Vairagyena eva triptihi bhavati. Ekanamsham bhagini. There is a typo there. Should be triptihi, right?
Yeah, triptihi.
Tripti is what lingam?
Pullinga.
Pullinga pada. Okay. Is there a way for you to access the online dictionary, Bhagini?
Yeah. One also.
Share as well. Triptihi. So Triptihi is given F here. So which means it is a Strilinga pada. Correct. So generally, whenever you look at a word, it will be good for you to know what lingam it belongs to, right? If you're using that pada. Tripti is a very, in Tamil also we say, romba triptiya irundhathu, right? So,
yes.
when we use that pada in future, we will then use the right declension. So this will be like mati shabda. So you learn that shabda, mati, matihi, mati, matayaha, mati, mati, matihi. So whenever you encounter a new word, it will be good for us to, not just you, I'm just saying in general, right? For us to know, look up the dictionary and find out what lingam that particular pada belongs to. Same would be buddhi. So if you look at buddhi, buddhi is also, intellect is also. So buddhihi, buddhi, buddhayaha. So anytime you're using buddhi shabdaha, it has to be like the mati shabdaha. These are padas that we will use frequently. Let me reshare the PPT. 1 second. Yeah, I think Jyoti Bhagini has answered before going to the dictionary. I wanted to show how you actually find out. Where is the PPT there? I think I have fixed it. Triptihi. 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 Yeah. Okay. Patatu Bhagini.
Yeah. Chandraguptaha Maghada Deshasya Nripaha Tasya Mantri Chanakyah Saha Tapodhanaha Rajatantrajnah Cha Asit Mantri Apicha Ekasmin Utaje Vasatisma Vairagya Bhavanaya Saha Purnaha Asit Ekada Nripaha Chanakyaya Kambalan Samarpitavan. So, coming to the meaning of this katha, Chandragupta was the king of Magadha Desha. He was he had a minister and his name was Chanakya. Chanakya was actually an aesthetic and he was very good in Rajatantragyam, which is politics. Mantri Apicha, in spite of being a minister, he was living in a utajam, which is a hut. Vairagya Bhavanaya, he was full of Vairagya Bhavana. He had renounced all the pleasures, and with such a character, he was full of such character. That is, he renounced all the pleasures that a minister would usually get. Ekada Dripaha Chanakyaya Kambalan Samarpitavan. Once upon a time, the king sends him blankets to be given, to be distributed further to all the needy people.
Not yet. We have not come there. So once he just gave
all the blankets
to Chanakya.
Chanakya.
Okay, good.
So coming to the grammar part, Chandraguptaha Magadasya Nripaha. Magadasya will become the Magadha Deshasya. It will become the sixth vibhakti. Asit is the Kriya Padam. Chandraguptaha is the Karma Padam. Kartru Padam. So Chandraguptaha Magadasya Nripaha Asit. Asit is understood. It is the Kriya Padam here. Tasya Mantri Chanakyah. Tasya will become the sixth vibhakti. Mantri, Chanakya will become the Kartrupadam. Tasya tayoho tesham. So that is the 6th vibhakti, and Chanakya is the Kartrupadam.
If instead of Tasya, if you had to use the person's name, what will it be?
Rajasya, Nrupasya.
Nrupasya, or who's the
Chandraguptasya. Chandraguptasya Mantri Chanakya.
Chandraguptasya Mantri Chanakya. Uttamam. Chanakya
Saha.
Asi. Very good.
Saha Tapodhanah Rajatantrajnah Sa Cha Asid. Saha here denotes to Chanakya. That is the Sarvanama Padam. Pratama Purusha Ekavachanam Pullinga Shabdah. Asid is the Asdhatu, which is the Kriya Padam here. Cha is the Avyaya Padam here. And Tapodhanaha and Rajya Tantrajnaha is the adjective for Chanakya.
Very good.
Mantri api cha ekasmin utaje vasatisma. Mantri is the Kartrupadam here. Api is the Avyaya Padam. Saha.
Did you find out what declension is Mantri Padam Pagini? What would it decline like?
Nadi.
No. So that's why I asked. Mantri is actually not Strilinga Pada. So Mantri, Api, it says Saha, right? If it is a Strilinga Pada, it will say Sa.
Correct. I was just...
Mantri is actually a Pullinga Pada. It is, the declension goes, you can note it down, those are interested. It is a Halanta Shabda, which means it ends in a Halanta Aksharam. Gunin Shabdavat. So, Guni, Guninau, Guninaha. Mantri, Mantrinau, Mantrinaha. So, the Nakarantaha, Pullingaha, Mantrin Shabdaha. That is the base Shabda.
Okay.
So, not all the Ikaranta Padas are Strilinga. We will know with time and we will know based on context.
Okay. Saha is the Sarvanama Padam. Utaje is the Saptami Vibhakti. Utaje, Utajeyoho, Utajeshu. So it is the Saptami Vibhakti. Vasatisma is the Kriya Padam. It is like Avasat in the Sma Prayogaha they have used. So it is Vasatisma.
Correct.
Vairagya Bhavanaya Saha Purnaha Asit. So Vairagya Bhavana is the Strilinga Padam.
Very
so
good.
It is in Tritiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam. So Vairagya Bhavanaya it becomes. Saha is the Kartrupadam. Purnaha is the adjective here, and Asit is the Kriya Padam. With Vairagya Bhavana. So it is the Tritiya Vibhakti here.
Very good.
Ekada Nripaha Chanakyaya Kambalan Samarpitavan. Ekada is the Avyaya Padam here. Nripaha is the Kartrupadam. Samarpitavan is the Kriya Padam. Ka Samarpitavan, Kambalan Samarpitavan. So this is the Dvitiya Vibhakti Bahuvachanam.
Okay, once again, what did you ask the question as?
Ka Samarpitavan sonne. Okay. Ka varadu. What? Kim Samarpitavan.
Kim also will not come because the ending is Kambalan, right? So it will be so Nripaha Kambalan Samarpitavan. Samarpitavan is what Pratyayaha?
Samarpitavan is that Tavatu Pratyayaha.
Correct. Samarpitavan. Very good. Nripaha Kambalan Samarpitavan. So if I underline the Kambalan and you have to ask the prashnaha, that will become tell me the shabda, Vidya. Kaha?
Kaha
kau?
Kaha kauke, ka ke kaha, kim ke kani.
Kaha kauke, ka ke kaha, kim ke kani will be pullinga, strilinga, napumsakalinga,
Napumsakalinga.
ekavachanam, right? Now, Kambalan is what vibhakti?
Kambalan is Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Correct, Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Okay.
Have the book in hand with you?
Yes, I have.
Go back to the Shabda, go to chapter number, I think it is 11.
Kam kau kan. It should be. So it should be kan.
Kan, right? So,
Yeah.
Ekada Nripaha Chanakyaya Kambala Samarpitavan. So, Kan Samarpitavan, Kambalan Samarpitavan. So, when it is a Vibhakti Prayogaha, it will take the same declension as the Vibhakti and the Vachanam. Of course, the link Kambalaha Kambalan. Wait, I had one more question there. What was I going to ask you? The previous pada, Chanakyaya.
That will be Chaturthi Vibhakti, because there is a Yachakriya. To whom is he giving? So, giving Yacha. So, it should be Chanakyaya.
So, Prashna Nirmanam there would be?
Chaturthi Vibhakti. Kasmai.
Correct. Very good. Kasmai Kan Samarpitavan. So, for whom, what did he give? Iti arthaha. Very good. Agree. Etan Kambalan.
Next is Etan Kambalan Daridrebhyah Dadatu iti saha suchitavan Chanakyasya utajam nagarat bahihi asid. Kechana choraha Kambalan apahartum chintitavantaha. Te ratrau Chanakyasya utajam pravishan madhyaratra samayah शीतकालः अतीव शैत्यम् आसीत्. So etan kambalan daridrebhyah dadatu iti suchitavan. So the king says, give these blankets to people who are very poor. Telling so, he gives the blankets to Chanakya. Chanakya's hut is actually outside the city. Kechana choraha. There are some thieves who plan to steal these blankets. So they are thinking about stealing these blankets from Chanakya's place. So they enter at night the Chanakya's hut, and it is a midnight. It is a winter time, and it is very, very cold. Ativa shaityam asit. It is very, very cold at night due to winter. So, etan kambalan. So, all etan kambalan daridrebhyah dadatu iti saha suchitavan. So, the here the etan is the Dvitiya Vibhakti. Pullinga Shabdah. Etam etau etan. So there we use that. Kambalan is the Dvitiya Vibhakti here. Bahuvachanam Pullinga Shabdah. Daridrebhyah will become the Chaturthi Vibhakti, because there is a Danakriya involved here. So it is the Pullinga Bahuvachana Chaturthi Vibhakti. Balakebhyah, Daridrebhyah. Dadatu is the Lot Lakarah. Ekavachanam Dadatu. And iti will become the Avyaya Pada here. Saha is the Sarvanama Padam, Pratama Purusha Pullingaha. And Suchitavan is the Tavatu Pratyantah for the Such dhatu that we have used. Suchitavan.
Saha refers to?
Nripaha.
Saha refers to Nripaha. Correct. So the Nripaha told
Chanakya
correct.
to give these blankets to people who are in need, who are very poor.
Very good.
Chanakyasya utajam nagarat bahihi asit. Chanakyasya is the Sashti Vibhakti. Chanakya, hut of Chanakya, utajam is the Dvitiya Vibhakti. Nagarat bahihi asit. Asit is the Kriya Padam here. Nagarat bahihi, it is the Panchami Vibhakti. It is outside, apadana kriya. Kechana choraha kambalan apahartum chintitavantah. Kechana means some. Choraha is the bahu vachanam of chora shabdah, which is choraha. Pullinga pratama purusha pratama vibhakti pullinga shabda bahuvachanam. Kambalan again is the dvitiya vibhakti bahuvachanam pullinga shabda. Apahartum is the tumun pratyantah. Apaharati becomes apahartum in tumun pratyantah. Chintitavantah is the tavatu pratyantah. Patitavan, patitavantau, patitavantah. So chintitavantah. Because there are many choras. So it is in bahuvachanam.
Very good.
Te ratrau chanak.
Sorry, and the pada always before tumun tva and yap pratyaya will
be the
always
dvitiya
be
vibhakti. Dvitiya vibhakti.
Because it is the object on which that particular kriya acts upon. Very good.
Te ratrau chanakyasya utajam pravishan. Te, that is these choras, choraha. So it is sahataute, sarvanama padam, pullinga shabda bahuvachanam, pratama vibhakti. Ratrau is the at night. This will take at night. So this is the saptami vibhakti, Srilinga pada. Like the nadi shabda it will become. So ratrau, so nadhyau.
Nadi shabdasya saptami vibhakti ka?
Nadhyau, nadhyoho nadishu.
Table it.
Ayyo. Nadi shabdah. Nadi nadhyau nadyah. Nadim nadhyau nadihi. Nadhya nadibhyam nadibihi. Nadhyai nadibhyam nadibhyah. Nadhyaha nadibhyam nadibhyah. Nadhyaha nadhyoho nadhinam. Nadhyam, sorry. Nadhyam nadhyoho nadishu. This is not that.
It's not ratri shabdah. It is ratrihi. So it is like mati. Right after in the table, can you read the mati shabdah? Matihi mati.
Textbook, yeah. Okay. Matihi mati matayah. Matim mati matihi. Matya matibhyam matibihi. Matyai matibhyam matibhyah. Matyaha matibhyam matibhyah. Matyaha matyo mattinam. Matyoho mattinam. Matyam, yeah, matyau matyoho matishu.
So matya or matyau. So this you will see that in mati shabdah there will be like two options there. You can either decline it like nadi or you can decline it like hari. Hari shabdah is ikaranta pullingah Hari Shabdaha. Mati is Ikaranta Strilingaha Mati Shabdaha. For our ease of usage, this Mati Shabdaha, you can say like Harau. You will have to learn Hari and Guru Shabdaha also. So like Harau, Harau, Haryoho, Harishu. Or you can say Nadyam, Nadyoho, Nadishu. So Matyau, Matyoho, Matishu. So Ratrau is Ikarantaha, Strilingaha, Ratri Shabdaha. If it is Ikaranta, it will decline only like Nadi, right? So it will become Nadyam.
Okay, got it. Chanakyasya becomes the Sashti Vibhakti. Pullinga Shabdaha Ekavachanam. Utajam is the Dvitiya Vibhakti. Pullinga Shabda Ekavachanam.
Wait. How are you saying it is Pullingaha?
Utajaha is the Pullinga Shabdaha. Utajam will become Balakam, Balako, Balakan.
Even I thought it was Utajaha. But look at the second sentence there. Even I was thinking it is second sentence in the slide.
Utajam
Read the
Nakarat
sentence.
Chanakyasya Utajam Nagarat Bahihi Asit.
Chanakyasya Utajam Nagarat Bahihi Asit. So what is the pada in Prathama Vibhakti there?
Chanakyasya.
Okay, so I'm just looking at the dictionary here. So it says if it is specifically a hatta, then it is Utajaha. If it is just a general house, then it can be both Utajaha and Utajam, both Pullingaha and Napumsakalingaha. So here, if you look at this line Vidya Bhakti, you can see Chanakyasya Uttajam Nagarat Bahihi Asit. So this Uttajam has been used in what lingam?
Chanakyasya Utajam. Here it should be Pullinga Shabda Ekavachanam Vidya Vibhakti Balakam, Balako, Balakana. So Balakam like that.
Stop, wait. What is the dhatu there? What is the kriya padam?
Asit.
As dhatu is what type of dhatu?
As dhatu
is what dhatu?
Kriya padam.
Correct. There are
what
two types.
Dhatu? As dhatu. What type of the either Parasmaipadi or Atmanepadi, like that?
No, the other classification based on karma pada.
Based on karma pada.
If whenever you have as dhatu, would the sentence have a karma pada?
Need not be.
Need not, will not. So tell me an English sentence with is.
He is a boy. Yeah.
He is a boy. So where is the karma pada there?
It is not there.
So as dhatu is akarmaka dhatu.
Oh, okay. Type of that. Okay, right. Akarmaka dhatu.
Akarmaka dhatu. So how can that sentence first of all have a karma pada? It will not have karma pada. Second point, Utajam Asit. Right? So Utajam is what we see?
Dvitiya vibhakti. Because I thought Uttajaha is the Pullinga Shabdaha.
No. No, Vidya. So, okay, I'm going to help you here. So, Chanakyasya Uttajam Nagarat Bahihi Asid. Translate into English.
Chanakya's hut is outside the city.
So, what is the I'm trying to frame the question. Okay, what is the karta?
Chanakyaha. Chanakyasya Uttajam.
Karta will always be in what vibhakti?
Pratama vibhakti.
Karta will always be in Prathama vibhakti. Very good. So, he is a boy. So, what is the karta there?
Saha.
Saha balakaha asti. Right? So, balakaha asti. Asti is the kriya padam. What is the karta?
Balakaha, because Pratama vibhakti.
Balakaha, correct. Whatever is, was, that is the Prathama vibhakti, right? Now read the sentence again.
Oh, I got it now. Okay. So then this should be Uttajam here will be then Napumsakalingam, like phalam.
Correct. Chanakyasya Uttajam Nagaram Bahihi Asid. Uttajam Asid. So Uttajam is Prathama vibhakti. So here they have used it in general as a house. So based on the dictionary that I saw, even the prayogaha that I am familiar with is also Uttajaha. But you can also say Uttajam when it is, generally referred to as a house. So, which is why in the sentence number 4, Te Ratrau Chanakyasya Uttajam Pravishan. Okay, now our favorite 3. Pick out the karta, karma, kriya.
Te is the kartrupadam. Pravishan is the kriya padam. Uttajam here will become Dvitiya vibhakti.
Correct.
And Pullinga ekavachanam.
Uttajam, not Pullinga ekavachanam. Here they have used it in the context of
Napunsakalingam, sorry. Napumsakalingam, Dvitiya Napumsakalingam ekavachanam.
Dvitiya vibhakti ekavachanam. So Uttajam, Uttaje, Uttajani. Punaha Uttajam, Uttaje, Uttajani. Uttamam. I never realized this while I was reading this story. So, Te Ratrau Chanakyasya Uttajam Pravishan. What is Pravishan?
Pravishan is the pra plus visha dhatu, parasmaipadi dhatu. So, it is like apathan, like pravishan is the Pratama Purushaha Bahuvachanam of Pravish Dhatu.
So here there is a catch here, right? So whenever there is a upasarga, so typically what do? We add a, right? So when there is a upasarga for lang lakaraha, you separate the upasarga and then you add the a. So, Pravishati is the latlakaraha. Pravishati will become pra plus vishati. Lang lakaraha will become pra plus avishat. And then pra plus avishat becomes pravishat. And in Bahuvachanam, it becomes pravishat. So whenever there is a upasargaha, you have to split the upasargaha, add the and then join together. So it is not pravishati is not apravishat. You
Right.
got, are you able to
Right.
understand what I'm trying to say? So
Right.
in general, when we have gachati, we have agachat, pathati, apathat. But pravishati is not apravishati. It is pra plus vishati, pra plus avishat, pravishat. Continue.
Madhyaratra Samayaha, it was a midnight and it is a winter time, Shita Kalaha. Ativa Shaityam Asit. Ativa is the Avyaya Padam here. Shaityam is the Kartrupadam here.
Correct. Shitalasya bhavaha shaityam.
Kartrupadam, and Asit is the Kriya Padam.
Very good.
Tatapi Chanakyah Kate Suptaha Asit. Tasya Patni api Kate eva Supta Asit. Parshve Kambalanam Rashireva Asti. Chanakyah Kambalam Vina Nidram Karoti. Choraha Chauryam na Akurvan. Te Chanakyam Praboditavantaha. Tatapi Chanakyah Kate Supte Asit. So there in near the, I mean, Chanakya is sleeping. He is sleeping on a mat, on a kataha. And next to him is his wife, also sleeping beside him. He has a pile of blankets heaped next to him, but Chanakya is sleeping without the blankets. He is not using any of them. So the thieves enter to steal, and they see that Chanakya is asleep without blankets. So Choraha Chauryam na Kurvan. So they are wondering as to why he is sleeping without a blanket when there is a heap of blankets beside him. So they are not stepping into robbery. They Chanakya Praboditavantaha. So they wake up Chanakya and they ask him.
Very good.
Tatapi Chanakyah. Chanakyah is the Pullinga Pada, Pratama Vibhakti here. Kate, on the mat. So it is the Saptami Vibhakti.
Very good.
Suptaha Asit. Asit is the Kriya Padam here. Tasya Patni api Kate eva Supta Asit. Tasya becomes his wife, belonging to, so that becomes the Sashti Vibhakti. Api is the Avyaya Padam. Eva also is the Avyaya Padam. Asit is the Kriya Padam here. Kate is the Saptami Vibhakti here. Parshve Kambalanam Rashireva Asti.
Atra Chanakyah iti Pullinga Padam asti. So it is Suptaha. Patni is Strilinga Padam asti. So it is Supta.
Supta. Yeah,
so the diction changes according to the lingam, that is the person who is sleeping. Mitram Suptam. So depending on who it is, it automatically changes.
Parshve Kambalanam Rashireva Asti. So Parshve is beside him. Kambalanam, a pile of blankets. Rashireva Asti. It is heaped up. So here Parshve besides. So Kambalanam is the Sashti Vibhakti. In front of. That's how. That is why Kambalanam is the Sashti Vibhakti here. Rashihi is the heap. Eva is the Avyaya Padam, and Asit is the Kriya Padam.
Kambalanam Rashihi, heap of blankets. of blankets. So it becomes kambalanam. Kambalasya, kambalayoho, kambalanam.
So then Chanakyah kambalam vina nidram karoti. Actually, there are two more sentences in the text here. Choranam ascharyam parshve kambalanam rashireva asti. So those two words are missing, I think.
I'll add it.
So basically thieves are very surprised, and they were wondering as to why he has a pile of blankets and he is still not using it. So Chanakyah kambalam vina nidram karoti. So Chanakyah is the Kartrupadam here. Kambalam vina. So vina is the avyaya padam. Kambalam vina. So this becomes the Dvitiya vibhakti.
Correct.
Nidram karoti nidram karoti. So here nidram is the karma padam and karoti is the kriya padam. Choraha chauryam na akurvan. Choraha chauryam na akurvan. Choraha is the pullinga shabda. Choraha shabda. Bahuvachanam prathama vibhakti. Chauryam is the act, so it is the karma pada. Na is the avyaya pada, and akurvan is the kriya padam. Akurvan is the lang lakaraha bahuvachanam of kru dhatu.
Very good.
Te chanakyam praboditavantah. Te here refers to the choraha. Sahataute, which is the sarvanama padam bahuvachanam. Chanakyam is the dvitiya vibhakti ekavachanam. Praboditavantah is the use of tavatu pratyantah. Patitavan, patitavantau, patitavantah. So similarly, praboditavantah. So they ask Chanakya.
So te Chanakyam praboditavantah. Chanakyam here becomes the
Dvitiya vibhakti ekavachanam pullinga shabda pullinga shabda.
Very good. Continue.
Choraha they ask Chanakya. Chanakya parshve kambalanam rashireva asti tathapi tvam kimartam bhumau shayanam karoshi iti aprichan. Chanakyah uktavan kambalaha nripena dattaha te daridrebhyah tatavyaha shvaha prabhate vitaranam karishyami tesham upayogam kartum mama nasti adhikarah kincha aham viraktah sada triptah iti. So this is a conversation between the thieves and Chanakya. So first the thieves ask Chanakya, hey Chanakya, you have a pile of blankets just heaped next to you. Parshve kambalanam rashireva asti. There is a heap of blankets just to you. Tatapi, but in spite of that, you are not using it. You are sleeping on the bhumi. You are sleeping on the ground. Why are you doing so? Karke, the thieves ask Chanakya. So Chanakya replies. He says that the blankets are given by the king and it is meant to be distributed to all the people who are in need of it. And tomorrow, Shvaha, Prabhate, tomorrow morning, I'm planning to even distribute all of these. So, Tesham Upayogam Kartum, to use these blankets, Mama Nasti Adhikaraha, it is not good on my part. It is not, I don't have rights to use these blankets when I have to distribute it to the needy people tomorrow morning. Kinchan aham viraktah, but I have renounced all these things. I am always contented. I am always tripti. I have always a contentment. I don't want all this. Karke Chanakya replies to the thieves. So coming to the grammar part, choraha. Okay. Where to start with? Choraha, it is the pullinga bahuvachana. Chanakya is the sambodhana word. They call out to Chanakya. Parshve kambalanam. We saw that in the previous sentence. It is the Sashti Vibhakti. It is a heap of blankets. Rashireva asti. So eva is the avyaya padam and asti is the kriya padam. Tathapi tvam kimartham bhumau shayanam karoshi. Tathapi is tata plus api. Yatha tata, we saw that recently. It is the avyaya pada here. Tvam, you. Kimartham, since tvam is used, it is karoshi, which is the kriya padam here. Tvam karoshi. Kimartham, why do you bhumau shayanam karoshi? Why are you sleeping on the ground? Bhumau here will become the saptami vibhakti because it is the on the bed, on the ground usage is there. Bhumi is the Srilinga pada, so bhumau will become the saptami vibhakti of the Srilinga pada. Shayanam karoshi. Moving on to the next one. Chanakyaha uktavan. Uktavan is the vachadhatu, vaktum, the bhutakala suchana of vachdhatu, uktavan. It is the tavatu pratyantaha that is used here. Kambalaha, tripena dattaha. Kambalaha is the balakah, balako, balakah, balako, balakaha. So it is the pullinga bahuvachana of kambala shabdaha.
Correct.
Dripena is the tritiya vibhakti. Balakena, it is given by in that usage. Dattaha is the kriya padam, the datta shabda kriya padam. Dattaha, dattau, dattaha.
Dattaha, dattau, dattaha. Correct. Ikta prayoga. That's fine.
So te daridrebhyah. Sorry, is that the one next? Te daridrebhyah datavyah. Te is the sarvanama padam, bahuvachanam. Daridrebhyah is the chaturthi vibhakti because there is a dana kriya involved here. Datavyaha is the bahuvachanam pullinga shabda of datavya shabdaha.
That's okay. These need to be given to the poor. That's the meaning.
Yes. Shvaha, which is tomorrow, prabhate, which is the saptami vibhakti here, in the morning, vitaranam, distribution, which is dvitiya vibhakti, ekavachanam pullingaha, karishyami, aham karishyami, it is understood. So that is why it is, aham is not given, but it is understood, it is aham karishyami, which is Chanakya is telling that I will be doing it. So karishyami is the kru dhatu lit akaraha uttama purushaha.
Correct.
Aham is the kartrupadam. Though it is silent, it is understood. Tesham upayogam kartum mama nasti adhikaraha. Tesham is that, which is the sixth vibhakti. Tasya tayoho tesham.
Very good.
Upayogam kartum. Upayogam will become the karma padam. Upayogam will become the karma padam and kartum will become the kriya padam. Kru dhatu.
Kartum is what?
Atmanepadi, no? Kru dhatu.
Kartum is what there?
Illa, puriyadu. Sorry. This should be tuun pratyantaha. Kartum, kru dhatu, tumun pratyantaha will become kartum, to use.
Correct.
Mama nasti adhikaraha. Mama is the sashti vibhakti of asmat shabdaha. Na asti adhikaraha. Na asti is the avyaya padam here. And adhikaraha is the pratama vibhakti, pullinga shabda.
Correct.
Kincha aham viraktah sada triptah iti. Kincha is the avyaya padam here. Aham viraktah. Viraktah is I am averse to that. Sada always is also the avyaya padam here. Iti is also an avyaya padam here. Truptaha is being satisfied. I'm
Correct.
satisfied.
Correct.
Moving on.
Always satisfied.
Idam shrutva choreshu lajja utpanna. Anyesham dravyasya upayogena adharmah bhavati iti chanakyasya vicharah asti. Vayam जीवने प्रतिदिनम् अन्यस्य द्रव्यमेव अपहरामः अधर्मं कुर्मः पापस्य संग्रहश्च भवति इति चिन्तयित्वा ते चाणक्यं क्षमा प्रार्थितवन्तः ततः सज्जनाः अभवञ्च idam shrutva, hearing this. Idam is that idam ime imani, pullinga shabdah. Idam shrutva. Shrutva is the shru dhatu. Shrutavan, having heard. It is the tva pratyaya of shru dhatu. Choreshu, in the minds of thieves. So it is the saptami vibhakti. Bahuvachanam, balakeshu, like that it is choreshu. Lajja utpanna. Lajja is a Srilinga, akaranta Srilinga pada, ekavachanam, which means they were embraced, they were having an embracement, or they were feeling very shy as to why they are behaving so badly, or why are they even into this job. Utpanna. This kind of feeling arose in them. So lajja is the atmanepadi, because what lajja, what shy, we cannot answer. So it should be the atmanepadi, atmanepadi padam.
Why?
Lajja. Why lajja we cannot, why hasa, like that, why lajja cannot be answered, right? So it should be the atmanepadi.
Aha, you're confusing. What is the kriya padam? What is the nama padam there?
What is the kriya padam? Kriya padam is lajja.
Kriya padam is lajja. How can shyness be kriya padam, Bhagini?
Oh, Amma. Idam shrutva choreshu lajja utpanna. Utpanna is the kriya pada here.
Correct. Correct. So lajja utpanna. They were feeling embarrassed or ashamed. So idam shrutva, having heard that, choreshu. Here also you can see saptami vibhakti prayogaha. Choreshu lajja utpanna. Like we have seen, right? Adaraha pritihi.
Right.
So they developed, they felt iti arthaha.
Anyesham dravyasya upayogena adharmah bhavati cha bhavati iti chanakyaya vicharah asti. Anyesham, other people's, dravyasya is the sashti vibhakti here. Upayogena becomes an instrument, which is the third vibhakti. Adharmah bhavati. Bhavati is the kriya padam here. And dravyasya iti is the avyaya padam. Chanakyasya is the sashti vibhakti here. Vicharaha is the pratama purusha, and asti is the kriya padam.
Correct.
Vayam jivane pratidinam anyasya dravyameva apaharamah adharmam kurmah papasya sangrahasya bhavati iti chintayitva te chanakyam kshama prarthitavan. Vayam, we all in our lives, vayam jivane, pratidinam, every day, anyasya, we always steal other people's wealth. Anyasya, others, dravyameva apaharamah, we steal other people's wealth. Adharmam kurmah, we do all kind of injustice. Papasya sangrahascha, we do indulge in sin. sangrahascha bhavati. Thinking so, they asked forgiveness with Chanakya.
Correct.
So Anyasya will become the Sashti Vibhakti here. Dravyameva will become Dravyam plus Eva. Dravyameva, which will become the Dvitiya Vibhakti. Dravyam will become the Dvitiya Vibhakti here. Adharmam also is the Dvitiya Vibhakti. Vayam Kurmaha. So Vayam is the Kartrupadam. Kurmaha is the Kriyapadam. Chintayitva is the Tavatu Pratyantaha. Tva Pratyantaha, sorry. Chintayitva will become Chintayati, Chintayitva. Chanakyam is, they ask Chanakya. So here Chanakyam is Dvitiya Vibhakti. Kshamam also is Dvitiya Vibhakti. Pratitavantaha will be the Tavatu Pratyantaha, which is like Patitavantaha. Pratitavantaha.
Correct.
Tataha Sajjanaha Abhavancha. Thereafter, Tataha, thereafter, Sajjanaha, they become good people. Sajjanaha is the Kartrupadam here. Abhavan is like Bhavatisma, the Lang Lakara of Bhudatu. Cha is the Avyaya Pada here.
Very good. Very good.
So, Chandraguptasya Mantri Kaha. Who is the, I hope everybody was able to, this is a very simple story. I hope the story made sense. Basically, people come to steal in Chanakya's house. Chanakya has a heap of blankets beside him. In spite of it, he's not using. The thieves ask why is he not using, and Chanakya gives an explanation about his values in life. Realizing what Chanakya says, the thieves understand how bad they have been all through in their life, and they ask for forgiveness and they try to be a good person. So this is the overall story. Moving on to the question and answer. Chandraguptasya Mantri Kaha. Who is the minister of Chandragupta? Chanakyaha Chandraguptasya Mantri Asti. Yeah, Chandraguptasya Mantri Chanakyaha is the answer. Nripaha Chanakyam Kim Suchitavan. So what does the king advise to Chanakya? So the answer is there in the Katha itself. Etan kambalan daridrebhyah dadatu iti saha suchitavan. So give these blankets to people, poor people, telling so. This is what the king told Chanakya. Third question, Choraha Chanakyam Kim Prishtitavantaha. Third question. Prishtitavantaha. Choraha Chanakyam Kim Prishtitavantaha. So what did the thieves ask Chanakya? Chanakya Parshve Kambalanam Rashireva Asti Tatapi Tvam Kimartham Bhumau Shayanam Karoshi iti aprichan. So in spite of having the blankets next to you heaped up, why are you sleeping on the ground? Is the question which was asked by the thieves to Chanakya. This is also a part of the Katha itself. Chanakyasya vicharaha kaha asit. What are the thoughts or thought processes in Chanakya's mind? What was Chanakya's virtue? Anyesham dravyasya upayogena adharmam iti Chanakyasya vicharaha asti. Using other people's wealth or other people's items is adharma, is the value or the vichara, is the thinking that Chanakya had.
Correct. Very good. Uttamam. Excellent. Vyakaranam is extremely strong. Keep it up, and please continue and complete the 4 levels, at least in Samskrita Bharati, and you have the blessing to teach as well. You have a nice way of explaining that that makes it easy for the listener to understand. Keep it up with your.
Thank you, Vani. only kudos to you. I mean, it is inspired by one and only you. I have come into this journey of Sanskrit, and I hope I keep up the words with very vast blessing. Thank you so much, Vani. You are the only inspiration here. There is no second person for me in this Sanskrit journey.
Thank you, Vidya. Ram Rama.
Ram Ram.
I think it took quite some time, almost an hour to cover this katha, but I think it was totally worth it. The last part, who is doing the Subhashitam? Pavam, they must have been patiently waiting. Jai Shri Bhag.
Ram Ram Namaskaram to all. Ram Ram
Namaste.
Bhagini. So shall I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Subhashitam. Vayam iha paritushta valkalaistvam dukalaihi sama iha paritosho nirvishesho visheshaha sa tu bhavati daridro yasya trishna vishala manasi cha paritushto tushte ko arthavan ko daridraha. So vayam iha. Vayam is asmat sarvana bahuvachan. Vayam. Iha is here. Paritushto is satisfied or happy. Valkalaihi is Tritiya. Valkala Tritiya bahuvachan. Instrumental case. Third vibhakti. Tvam is you. Dukulaihi is again Tritiya vibhakti. Dukulaihi is with silken garments. Sama is similar or equal. Iha is again here. Paritosho is contentment or happiness. Nirvishesho is there is no special difference. No difference. Vishesha is some special, something which is different. So Vayam iha is I am here contented with paritushta, contented with
Vayam is we.
Vayam is we. So the yogi is telling the king that we here are happy with garments made of bark, means living in a simple way, in a hermitage and in a simple way. And there you are happy with your silken garments, means with the luxuries which you have. But here our contentment is the same, like it's equal. You are happy with the things that you have, and we are happy with the things which we have. So contentment is equal. There is no difference in our contentment, which is anything special or something different. There is nothing like that. So, bhavati, that so, yasya trishna vishala. So, but on the contrary, two is that he whose trishna is desire or thirst. He thirst, yasya is shashti vibhakti, yad saha, that yasya is shashti prathama. Krishna Vishala is huge. So desire is huge. He is poor. Daridro is poor. He is poor. Manasi cha paritushte. Manasi is manas shabda. Si is saptami ekvachan. Cha is and. Paritushte, that when there is happiness in the mind, then ko arthavan, ko daridra. If there is happiness in the mind, we are very happy. So ko is who? Arthavan is rich. So who is rich? And ko daridra, who is poor? That means there is no difference. That once we are happy in our mind or in our thinking, then there is no difference if we are rich or we are poor. So shall I read the translation?
Correct. Beautiful. So the yogin is telling that
Shall I read the?
irrespective of go ahead, Bhagini, go ahead.
So a yogi says to the king, I am here, that is in the hermitage, contented with garments made of bark, while you are happy with your silken garments. Our contentment is the same. There is no difference whatever. He who has abundant desire is poor. When there is contentment in the mind, who is rich and who is poor? So shall I read the Subhashitam again in Sanskrit?
Just one more time. Yeah, go ahead, Bhagini.
Vayam iha paritushta valkalaistvam dukalaihi dukulaihi sama iha paritosho nirvishesho visheshah sa tu bhavati daridro yasya trishna vishala manasi paritushte ko arthavan ko daridrah.
Very good. Kaha arthavan, kaha daridrah. Kaha dhanikaha, kaha daridrah. Uttama. Very good.
Thank you.
Dhanyavadah.
Yeah, thank you.
The last part, the Sambodhana Pratama Vibhakti, Pullingaha, Napumsakalingaha, Strilingaha. When we address somebody, when we call out to somebody, in Tamil they call it Vilithodar, Sambodhana Pratama. It goes, He Balaka, He Balakau, He Balakaha, He Rama, He Ramau, He Ramaha. So if the father is calling out to the son, he would say, He Rama, Atra Agachatu, come here. He Balaka, He Balakau, He Balakaha. Napumsakalinga padam, He Phala, He Phale, He Phalami. Strilinga padam pashyatu, Balika, Balike, Balikaha. Prathama vibhaktihi, Sambodhana Pratama, He Balike, He Balike, He Balikaha. He Rame, He Rame, He Ramaha. If you've heard Malayalis speak, the term, if the name is Radha, they would call them as Radhe. They will always Late, Radhe, that is because of the Sambodhana Pratama that is there in Samskrita. Automatically, we don't have that in Tamil, but if you listen to Malayali speak, they'll say Radhe and Late. So it goes from Sambodhana Pratama Strilingaha. He Balike, He Balike, He Balika. 1 minute. He Late, He Late, He Lataha. And I think we touched upon this when we did that Saraswati Namastubhyam Shlokam. Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. So Saraswati Kamarupini. That was because we are addressing her. So it will be He Nadi, He Nadyau, He Yaha. Balaka, Balakau, Balakaha, He Phala, He Phale, He Phalani, He Balike, He Balike, He Balikaha, He Nadi, He Nadyau, He Nadyaha. So you might be asked to fill up the Sambodhana Pratama in either complete the table or fill in the blanks. How would you address somebody? Hey dash within bracket. It could be Saraswati, Vidyada, Vidyadanam mahyam karotu, right? Give me vidya. So, he nadi, he nadyau, he nadyah. That completes our Patanam part. So the 10 chapters are over. Extremely grateful to Guru for giving us this journey. We started much ahead of time in May. So we have quite some time in hand to do Punasmaranam and Abhyasaha. Like I had mentioned, so this is not the end of class. I'm just, calling it for completion's sake, that whatever has been there in the textbook, we have completed. Next week, we won't have class. The following week, we'll have 1 hour session once every week. I think I had mentioned Thursdays, 10:30 to maybe 11:30. We'll do Shabda Ratanam, Lakara Ratanam, and then we'll try doing some Abhyasa. We will try doing some Lekhanam, where we can take a topic and try framing sentences. That is what will give you the deeper holding towards the language. So we can try during the live session. So just have your textbook in hand so that if you have to refer back to the table until you completely by heart it, it will be helpful. So have your textbook. If you've had taken notes, have your notes as well. Just having an index of what is covered in every chapter helps. So if I ask you what is the Twa Pratyayaha and you can't remember, then you can go back and refer to that particular chapter and try to answer. So do participate. I think it will be beneficial for you to come to class and do some writing, do some framing sentences. We will, after some time, we will do the Prashna Patrani. So there are quite a few question papers that are there in the drive. So we can do some of those as well. I will take a call based on the participation. So hopefully we will have members continuing to attend. A lot of us lose momentum once the syllabus is completed, but take it as a prelude for your next level, and definitely you will be more comfortable in with the language in writing if you attend the next few classes. I've never done this before for any of the other levels, but here, because we have time, I thought we will invest in some creative writing, and we can also try talking in simple sentences. When you ask a question, try framing simple sentences and speaking in Samskritam as well. I still have 5 assessments due, which I will do post Diwali, maybe once every alternate week. We'll have 5 more, so it should be good. Astu Vargam Samapayamaha with humble gratitude to Guru for guiding us through this learning process. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om Tat Sat Dhanyavadaha. Wishing everyone a very happy Diwali. Speak to you all the week after. Ram Ram Sarva Krishnarpanamastu.